Hi, this is Julien Stoutt, licensed personal trainer, licensed PE teacher, world record powerlifter, here to take the fear out of fitness. Have you ever found yourself feeling like there's nothing you're going to do that goes right? Have you been that person that puts down whatever they picked up because either it's too hot, it's too cold, or it simply isn't doing what you want it to do the way you think you want it to do it? Well, today I'm going to focus on your mindset. I'm going to focus on your mindset in the sense that we have gotten a little bit too soft. And I put me into that category as well. I'm going to say we have gotten too soft because in my last video I mentioned that I started on this YouTube journey about 11, 12 years ago. And then I put it down because it wasn't going the way I wanted it to. It wasn't going the way I envisioned it. I didn't see massive success and fame. I didn't go viral. At least I didn't go viral right away. And when I believed that the message that I was putting out there was just as important as anything else, it was more important than Psy with Gangnam Style, but which came out around the same time I started my videos. And I felt like it was an insult to me and the message that I'm putting out there, that I'm not being taken seriously. And you know what? After looking back on it, I deserve not to be taken seriously because I didn't put my effort into it. I didn't try as hard. I mean, I did put effort into the video. I did, with my limited knowledge of how to do video and my limited knowledge on what to do. But I did drop the ball and I walked away from it. And many of you are in a situation with your health where you want to just drop the ball because it's the easiest thing to do. Well, I got news for you. Dying isn't exactly easy. And when I say dying, I mean, obviously one ill-fated mistake can cost you your life in an instant. But many of us are not going to be afforded the grace of dying quickly. Many of us are going to find ourselves in a position where we are going to age, whether it be gracefully or horrifically. We're going to age. And when we do, what did you do to stave off the Grim Reaper? What did you do to push yourself past whatever uncomfortable situation you find yourself in order to get to the other side of the fence? And the reason why I say that is this. I understand what pain feels like. Right now, guys, I'm God willing, I'm going to have surgery on Friday, and it's going to hurt when I get out of it. And I've got a long road to recovery to get back where I was, athletically, physically, in every sense of the word. However, because I am committed to living a long, healthy life, I'm committed to seeing the fullest extent of my longevity, you got to push yourselves. You can't afford to fall back and just say it's hard and I don't want to try anymore, or I'm not going to give it my all because today I'm tired. Now, our mindsets are so, I think we've gotten to the point where we've gotten so soft in here that our bodies are now starting to represent our mentalities. Far too many times I see us giving up so easily. There are people that I try to reach on a day-to-day basis that simply believes that because they're not good at it, that they shouldn't keep trying. That because they aren't the most athletic, they're not the best athlete in any sense of the word, that it ends with that I should just sit here and pick up my ball and go home because I don't measure up to everyone else. Well, as you can see, I don't measure up to many of the famous YouTubers on here, but I'm not going to pick up my ball and go home anymore. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep pressing the issue. I'm going to keep putting this information out there so that you can consume it, whether it be in my presence or in my absence, that you guys will eventually see the truth that is right before your very eyes, that as long as you keep moving forward, you will succeed. The thing is, I saw a quote from on one of my clients' phones, and it was the quote from Rocky Balboa about, it's not about how hard you hit or how hard you get hit, but it's about how hard you keep going forward. Well, I'm going to add a little bit more to it. It's about how much you get knocked down and how often you get back up. Because life will knock you down. It's going to knock me down in a few days. It'll knock you down because you might suffer from a ill-fated disease. You might find yourself with a broken ankle when you are about to play in the NBA. You might blow your ACL and maybe diminish your aspects of greatness in athletics, because wherever you were going to go, you have now lost that opportunity, or that opportunity has been deferred. You might find yourself in a position where money is so out of the way that you might have to forego your plans on getting healthy. You might have to forego your plans because your children need you. You might have to forego your plans because your parents need you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that I understand. But at the same time, as a matter of fact, let's even go one step further. I understand that you're in serious pain. However, at the end of the day, it is your responsibility to take care of you. I've said this to my wife. I've said this numerous of times to her, that it's not your fault that you're not in the best healthy condition, but it is your responsibility to fix it. And everything that you don't do hereafter is entirely your fault. Just like it's my fault for whatever it is I don't do. Just like it is going to be anybody else's fault for what they choose not to do when it is the right thing for them to do. I want you guys to understand that no matter what, you're going to have to find the strength. You're going to have to find the tenacity and the fortitude to keep pushing forward. And whether you're laying down on your back for a minute, a month, or a year, you have to get up. You have too many people relying on you for you not to get up. You have to stand up and move. You have to get up and move. You have to get up and move. You have to get up and move. Not for the idealistic physical attributes that we all seem to think exist, but for you, for the best version of you. You need to do the reps. You need to reap the benefits. And then after you do all of that, you need to repeat the process. I'm going to repeat that again. You need to rep, reap, and repeat. You need to rep, reap, and repeat. That is the keys to the mindset in order for you to be the best you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube. Have a nice day and be the best you.